We have one more remarkable person to speak with us tonight. She has made a heroic effort to get here, getting across this town, having been engaged in multiple events, and she's remarkable not only for that, but because she is the Director General of UNESCO. She has a long list of accomplishments, Ambassador, Secretary of State, very accomplished. My favorite thing is that she's my very good friend. And so I'd really like to invite Irina Bokova to say some few remarks before we start. Thank you. She was trying to eat some dinner, and we're not going to
Thank you very much. It's really a very, very kind, very friendly presentation. Dear Milan, dear Felix, dear Ambassador, dear friends, I think that, and I have the feeling being here that I know, if not all of you, most of you, because I have been involved with the work of your council already for quite some time, and I believe that today, when the General Assembly is debating so many interesting, important issues, and we are discussing education, we are talking about gender equality, and we have been also with Milan at a very important launch of the Global Partnership for Learning, and we have been speaking about education and gender and girls and women. I think it's really a very important end of this day today, and as Director General of UNESCO, that is so much involved also with the democratic and Afghanistan that really will make a difference for its people. I think, and I'm very grateful for inviting me to participate in this debate. I'm sure I have missed a lot of good ideas, lots of personal stories also, personal stories that make us proud of what we all are doing. Let me say on our side that UNESCO is very much committed to making a difference and bringing life to the people, and especially in terms of education, in terms of giving a new hope, a new also self-reassurance to women. I know that the women of Afghanistan have passed through difficult times. They have to cope with so much to overcome so much of pressure and of stereotypes and of changing of mentality. We at UNESCO, let me say that we have put emphasis from the very beginning on education. And in fact, our biggest probably education program that we need in any country is in Afghanistan. And it's with the focus of literacy, of creating of centers for communal centers for literacy. We have our Institute of Planning for Education has been involved very much with the overall education policy, with the once again special emphasis on women. And I believe that by everything that we have done, we have reached out to thousands of women, and I believe that if there is a certain progress in that area is also part of what UNESCO has been doing, of course, with the United Nations family. I believe this is important. I believe this is important for today, and it will be important also for tomorrow, because as Secretary Clinton says, it's the smart power, it's education and women and gender, investing in that. It's the smart power nowadays of changing society. And also because we know that if we want Afghanistan to advance, and we know that those countries who have invested in education, in women, in health, are those countries that have made most of the advances nowadays in the world. And I believe that seeing also that there are so many, I would say, Afghan women that have personal stories and examples that can make us proud of what they're doing, we can succeed. Now, let me say that since our Dallas conference, when I attended the important also event in the George Bush Center with most of you there, we have been doing a lot more to streamline our policies, to reach out to new partners, to reach out to the civil society, to women's organizations in order to make this difference. So let me say also that as the first woman Director General of UNESCO, I'm very proud of what we are doing. I'm very proud, and let me say that if we can reach out also and strengthen our partnerships in whatever manner, we're there also to make this difference. I think that the gender equality, the empowerment of women is the biggest, most important agenda of the 21st century. I'm more than convinced of that. And I know that there are challenges like Afghanistan which are difficult, but it can be done. And if we don't do it now, I think that we will be condemning Afghanistan also to backwardness and to obscurity. And this is a responsibility and a human obligation of all of us. So once again, thank you for inviting me. Thank you for making me part of this very important debate. As I said, I'm very proud of this partnership that we have with you. And I would like to think that we all are stronger and we can make this important difference. So thank you once again.